So I just want to talk about this real quick, yo. I just got done doing a live stream with my friend, and the thing is gonna get completely hacked and trolled on both ends. On my end, you're not gonna be able to see him, but on his end, you can see both of us. And then at the end of the video, now the audio don't want to show. This happened last time, and it wouldn't even let us join in all this bullshit, yo. So I just wanted to say at this point, it is extremely obvious, and there really is forces working against you, just not let you be you. And there's actually forces doing that, working against you, and this is what this is about. So I just wanted to touch base on this because it's something that needs to be said, yo. Is discrimination at an all-time high for no reason. It's one thing when you can do it to one person, but when you do it with two people, and this other person you're trying to and you're asking yourself, you're not doing anything, you're just talking. So you know there's something where people just don't want you, whatever it is that you're doing, to be seen. You can't even make a video. This is getting out of hand, yo. And I want to add this too. When you're someone who's going through this, there's going to be so many things playing out to try to make you flip shit, to try to make you a bitter person, to try to make you angry, to try to make you cry about things, and to try to make you victimize, and try to make you look crazy, and try to make you lose good situations you're in, try to make you lose your job, and try to put you in a detrimental situation, and deprive you, and make you upset, and try to make you go down this tunnel of a life where you're just complaining and crying and you're not happy with where you want to be. And this is the reason, and it's things like this that really is gaslighting, bro. Because you know that you're not even doing anything wrong, and you just want a fair opportunity like everyone else. And then people want to try to act like this isn't real, and they really just can't comprehend it, yo. Or they just want to pretend to be blind to the fact, or better yet, get even worse with it. You can see as clear as day. Go as far as just manipulation, and that's what this is. It's manipulation. So we need to speak about things like this, yo. We can't just not. You just have to, yo. Every once in a while. And it's so amazing because you're someone who's you took the foot off the pedal with this stuff. You're trying to be cool. You're not even trying to be upset, yo. So you need to ask yourself why still, yo. You're not even diving deep into anything. So there's something really going on, yo. There's someone hating behind closed doors. I know for a fact that there is someone hating behind closed doors, yo. And upset about what? And it is so obvious, yo. The prevention tactics, just how far. So this is just a good example. You know, I'm gonna put it up, and you're not gonna be able to hear the audio, yo. The thing got trolled. Ain't letting two people speak on a live stream, yo. Not even getting a fair, just because you're trying to do something. So you need to question things. And it's so obvious at this point, yo. So this has got to make people who don't want to, you know, because I understand you ain't trying to hear this stuff. People trying to be happy, you trying to live your life and stuff, but this needs to be spoken on, yo. There's something real serious going on. There's something really serious going on right now. There's a bunch of behind the scenes manipulation going on, yo. And you need to, why though? We need to question why. Sometimes you know, trust me, I'm someone who second guesses things. You know, I second guess if it's smart to talk about some things. But at this point, you just gotta say what's gotta be said, yo. And this is something that needs to be spoken on. I try to avoid it. I try to avoid this, but we got to talk about what is really going on here, and we need to find out why is this happening. So at this point, sometimes I look at it as, hey, yeah, you never really know what you're doing until you try to do something, even if you don't know what that is in the moment. But when you see the outcome and it be stuff like this, okay, now we got something to talk about. What even if what we were doing we didn't exactly know the purpose to it, but it leads us to things like this. Why though? Who cares? Why is it some people can't get a fair opportunity like everyone else? Why is it that people's information and what they choose to put up here has got to get manipulated? Why are people not getting a fair chance? Why are people having their lives played with and being gaslit and all this stuff, yo? And doing all this prevention tactics to people. People really be upset, man. There's really forces working against us, and everyone's just gotta try to do whatever it is that is their part, bro. But I just thought I'd come up here and just touch base about that. We were just wanted to test it, but so what? We just can't test something. We can't try to just make something. We can't just create a project. Why is this happening? We need to question this, yo. This is absolutely ridiculous. On and on again. In all areas of life, man. I'm so sick of like trying to just be so optimistic, and even when you're doing that, you're still facing all this just unnecessary, just uncalled for behavior that's going towards you, yo, and just not getting a fair. They just like it when you speak like this. They want you in a bitter situation. So you just gotta try to look at this as positive as you can, yo, with whatever you're doing. Some of you got businesses and you see your business being spammed with fake stuff, people being trolled for no reason, and it's all down to belief system and all of that, yo. And even is just on my part, this is just unbelievable. I'm trying to figure out why. I know a lot of people are to this day, yo, because there's something going on. There's someone out there who just doesn't. There's something out there that just really ain't really liking you and trying to stop you from just being peaceful, being happy, trying to figure out what it is you want to do. And whatever it is and whoever it is, I can't imagine I think about it. I just don't know, yo. But this is just something that has to be said. So if you're someone out there you're noticing a bunch of just being trolled, your numbers being played with, people going out of your way to make you see a bunch of nonsense, yo, and get reactions so there can be narratives created and not letting you speak your part and letting you go. And this is an example for them to cut the audio because they're upset that you got all different angles to have to defend yourself when people try to make you look crazy, yo. So let me end it there. That ain't gonna work here. Don't try to use no external thing about the way someone look. Don't try to use, look at the way he talks and all this stuff. No, listen to what someone said, yo. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It's just discrimination. That's what it is, yo. And then people going out of their way to stop someone from just doing something. It's easy to trick it when you got one person, but two people up on the live, yo, and then they're gonna before they gonna have you not even be able to add the person, not letting you speak, having the thing all fuzzy and doing all this stuff, yo. So I don't know, just when you go through things like this, just try to keep your cool. You know what I'm saying? Really be you gotta really just focus. You gotta really focus on what it is that you really want to do. Really, really focus. Really gather yourself. You know what I'm saying? Find peace. Find quiet. Find a quiet time. Find find time for yourself and just try to be as positive as you can. So I'm gonna just leave it at that for now, and I'll add more later.